I've been out protesting this afternoon, so I thought I would show you some of the pretty South Carolina low country. What is not so pretty in the South Carolina low country is that there's terrorism, heroin, cocaine, 500 feet from 200 school kids. And what's the matter? Shot PJ Tanner. That's what's the matter. He's done nothing about it, and in fact, he's a member of the gang that I call the racketeering group that I call the Captain Obvious gang. Um, and so are some of his deputies that are conspirators. But I wanted to talk to you some. Let me lighten this up a little bit about Afghanistan and what's going on over there, and why some 56-year-old woman in the low country in South Carolina knows more than apparently a lot of the politicians are claiming to know. 2,996 people were killed on 9/11, 2001, mostly at the World Trade Centers, but some at the Pentagon, and also the crash that, what's this, suicide crash? As brave people saved probably many other lives. That's when George Bush started Operation Enduring Freedom. He said, "Not on my watch, Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda," and he went after them. And at that time, the Taliban was in Afghanistan, and they were harboring and protecting Osama bin Laden. Now, Afghanistan is the size of Texas, and is the United States government and the Pentagon and the Department of Defense. The Department of Defense is the largest employer in our country. They're trying to tell us that in 20 years they could not make a decent government and get rid of the Taliban, who are terrorists. They are Bin Laden sympathizers and Al-Qaeda sympathizers. And so, no, we weren't doing what we were supposed to do. We've lost 3,000 American soldiers over there, and 20,000 have been injured. We were babysitting the Taliban. We were placating and appeasing the survivors and the grieving family members who lost people on 9/11, 2001. Nearly 58% of first responders have some sort of illness related to them responding and trying to save the lives and health of people on 9/11. There's 12,000 of them that have cancer because of this. And there are 60,000 in total that have one certified condition that has been linked to the 9/11 attacks. So the terrorism just keeps right on going. Osama bin Laden was supposedly killed by Navy SEALs on May the 2nd, 2011, almost 10 years to the day after the 9/11 2001 attacks. I happen to believe that Osama bin Laden is not dead. And I'm going to put that into another video because I have to make this one short because it's getting dark. But I will ask, why were Navy SEALs sent? Navy SEALs are sailors. Why were they sent landlocked 1,000 miles inland to Abbottabad, Pakistan? It doesn't make sense. And also, Barack Obama said that that Osama bin Laden was killed, and then he was his dead ass body was dragged 1,000 miles back to the ocean to be buried in the normal Islamic tradition. Well, first of all, Islam, as I've said in some other videos, Islam buries their dead as deep in the dirt as possible. And so that was done so there was no body. I think that because of the bin Laden money, they're rich, they're Saudi Arabians, they just had to have a way to cover up the fact that, they had to have some sort of plausible explanation for stopping the hunt on Osama bin Laden. I think we need to do some audits on Barack Obama's money. Also, Joe Biden was vice president then. Joe Biden opposed us ever going after Osama bin Laden, and Joe Biden opposed us going into Afghanistan. Now he's the president of the United States. As I said, 3,000 U.S. troops have been killed and 20,000 have been injured. We have spent $3 trillion of taxpayer money in Afghanistan. It would have taken. I've spoken with a very high-ranking official at the Pentagon, a military high-ranking official, who said that it would have taken us 2 years tops had we gone in there with the purpose of actually running the Taliban out, killing the Taliban, and establishing a government that helping the Afghani people establish a government and a society that was conducive to them actually being able to live in a free society. It was nothing but to placate people. The Taliban has tons of money. They produce 83%. The Taliban produces 83% of the world's opium and heroin. Opium and heroin are killing 130 plus Americans in the United States every single day from the opiate crisis. The Taliban likes this. They hate Americans. And now we've got pictures showing, Donald Trump over there shaking their hands and stuff. Wait a second. And also Joe Biden. Okay, kissing the ass of the Taliban, giving them weapons. Giving them weapons. These are people that loved Osama bin Laden, and I guarantee you they still do. President George Bush, after 9/11 occurred, you said, not on my watch. Have you been watching what has happened since then? Do you have any feelings about this? I bet, President Bush, that you do. I am asking you, President Bush, please speak out. Please speak out on this, and please recognize that there is a massive amount of government corruption in the Biden administration and the Trump administration, and also the Obama administration. Things have really gone to hell in a handbasket since you left office. We need you to speak out on this now and tell us that even though you have retired since then, that's still not on your watch. You can speak out and help us do something about this. Please don't forget about all the Afghani children that ran up to those planes and said, please don't leave us, please don't leave us. After 20 years of us being over there basically babysitting the Taliban and keeping these people kind of alive, they need us back now. They need us back now. And if Biden had one lick of sense or one lick of integrity, what he would have done already is, since he's pulled out all the troops, and this is what I expected him to do, and I hate to give away the plan, but I've suggested it to him myself. Send assassins in there. We have trained assassins in the military. We don't need that many ground troops. Send them in, annihilate the Taliban completely. And then let's start and with a really concerted, true effort to fix this travesty that we've caused now. We don't conspire with terrorists. We don't hand over guns to terrorists, and we protect innocent women and children and innocent people. We have, as the strongest military force in the world, we have a responsibility to end this in a good way. Not what Biden said, it's gut-wrenching. It doesn't have to be.